waves and never think twice about it. Because the ocean is that time of peace, that place of peace. And then one day I'm on the 16th floor of a condo in North Palm Beach, looking down at the water where I swim a couple miles away, and there's the waves breaking. And right where the waves break, there's about a dozen sharks. And I'm going, that's where I swim. I said, I grew up in Brooklyn. I thought the ocean was dead because the only thing that washed up on shore was like trash. So I thought nothing lived in the ocean. So I thought of that, and I put this together. This my morning wonder at the calm, wonderful ocean, and my newfound fear of the ocean. And I said, what does the Bible say about that? If you think about it, in the Bible, very often the sea represents chaos. The sea represents chaos. What's chaos? It's the opposite of God's order. It's the brokenness of creation, right? In the new heavens and new earth, there'll be no sea, it'll be a sea of glass. So God's order will be restored. So I thought of that and I said, I in particular, the sea soothes us in a way, but it hides danger. It hides danger. In those seas, storms can hit. A little kid drowned this week at Port Aransas in 5 minutes. So that calm, beautiful sea has a lot of danger to it. And you think of it as a metaphor for life. We have this beautiful shore view of the waves, and we think we've got it all under control. We're secure. I don't have to worry about those waves. I built myself a strong house. I built myself all this good thing in my life. Look, I've got a good job. I've got a good family. Look, I'm physically fit. I'm healthy. Everything's going to be great. Don't have to worry about the chaos of life. I don't have to worry about it. I've built my security against the waves, against the storms. But we're really pretending we're secure, aren't we? If we trust in those things we've built for ourselves, how secure are they when the waves come, when the storms come? And they're going to come. So what's the answer? The answer is that we have to turn to the one who is master of the sea, who commands the sea, who created the sea, who is sovereign over the sea, Jesus Christ. In his ministry, he spoke a word and the seas calmed. He's sovereign over the sea. He owns the waves. He owns the storms. And on the shore, he told the parable, he is the rock on which we build our security. Anything else that we build is shifting sand. Christ is our rock. So where do we find this Christ? Where do we find out more about what this rock is? Well, it's right here in church, isn't it? We gather as the assembled people of God to learn about the rock, what he said, who he is, what he has promised, and how we can trust in him. At the same time, the word of God, exposes our own self-deceptions, the lies we've told ourselves. Well, I don't have to worry about things because everything's going great. So the Bible convicts us of our own false trust in the things of the world and the things of ourselves. And it also points us to the solution, which is the Christ who created the seas, who controls the storms, and shows us that we can navigate our way through it only in him, by trusting in him. So welcome.